Hi, hello, come on in, everybody. We're your Monday morning quarterbacks. This right here is green, white, checkered finish. My name is Bo Estes, and with Mike Bell somewhere in the Caribbean, we've brought in a NASCAR.com celebrity, everybody. You know him from the fantasy show. Everybody welcome Bill Kim. Bill, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Places unknown for Mike Bell, huh?
Exactly, places unknown. International incident, you know why it was caused, people. Bill here, just a quick explanation. We've got three topics, the green, the white, and the checkered. Also, fans involved, your comments streaming along the bottom just like that.
Wow.
And in After Effects, Jason's going to add a little sound effect right there. It'll be beautiful.
You got it.
Let's get right to our green flag topic. Bruton Smith waving the magic wand. He's got $1 million. He's going to try to change around Bristol a bit. The fans weren't all there. They didn't pack it out at the Bristol race this year. Do you like this move to improve the track?
Well, I think it's a good PR move for Bruton. I think that, very smart for him to say, look, fans, you don't like it. What do you think? Take a fan vote. They want it to go back to the old way. Poof, like you said, with Bruton's magic wand, he's going to instantly make it the old way.
He's going to love you saying that.
I bet he will. But do I think it's possible? No. You can't just bring the magic of Bristol Motor Speedway back by changing this track yet again. I don't think it's going to happen. I think he can try. I think he can try to make it a one-groove racetrack, but who knows what's going to happen? That's the thing. Just because you change it doesn't mean it's going to change the way you want it to. So, good PR move. Do I think it's going to happen the way he wants it to? Not so much.
I think you make a good point. The predictability of what a track repair or a track change is going to do is it's tough.
You can't.
You can't predict what's going to happen. But I will say this: I was at the very first race after they resurfaced that track. And it was disappointing. It was disappointing from my perspective. It was disappointing from a fan's perspective. Track season, they get better. Over time, they do get better, or at least they change. I think that's what he was hoping would happen. The fans were disappointed, and Bruton Smith, pretty smart guy up here, Bill.
He is pretty smart. Fans don't want long green flag runs at Bristol. Let's just be honest. They don't. They want to see a one-groove track where cars are getting pushed out of the way and we get 15, 20 cautions. That's what fans want to see at Bristol. You don't get that now. You get great racing at Bristol. Your 2 and 3 ride is fantastic racing, but it's not what the fans expect from Bristol. It's like a mini Michigan now or a mini California, and they don't want that. They want Bristol to be unique.
They want a full-size Bristol. That's exactly what they want. Let's move on now. White flag topic, Kevin Harvick. He had a great truck race this weekend. He dominated there. Jeff Gordon, he had arguably the best car on the Sprint Cup side. Now, my question to you, we're talking Sprint Cup exclusively here. Who is going to have the better season on the Sprint Cup side, Kevin Harvick or Jeff Gordon?
Oh, I think the answer, by looking at the first 6 races, is very simple, and that's Kevin Harvick. Jeff Gordon in that 24 team, too many mistakes. Yes, they were phenomenal at Martinsville, but you know what? They didn't get it done. Fontana, a couple pit road mistakes. You look at the season as a whole, Jeff Gordon, that 24 team, bad luck, bad mistakes, whatever you want to call it, they're just not very good right now. Flip side, Kevin Harvick, absolutely fantastic. He's consistent each and every week. He's sitting 3rd in points, I believe.
Nice.
It's a great season for Kevin Harvick, just mirroring what he did last year.
Good stat on 3rd in points this week. I'm going to tell you something. I had a crack researcher look it up. Jeff Gordon, 85 wins all time. He's arguably the best active driver that we have out there. You could throw Jimmy Johnson into that debate as well. Also, Jeff Gordon improved a great deal this week.
It was Martinsville.
It was Martinsville, so
count.
that's his track. But let's look at it though. Over the course of the season, thus far, 6 races in, his average finish, the number on his car, 24. That's not getting it done. I do think he gets a lot better than that, but you got to get a whole lot better to catch up with what Kevin Harvick has been doing.
Deep in the points, Jeff Gordon right now.
Deep in the points. So I agree with your prediction, though I wanted to argue with it. Let's move on. Checkered finish time, everybody, and what a mess we had at the end of the race up in Martinsville. David Rudiman, some track bar, sway bar, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't work. Then Clint Boyer dive bombing. My question to you, Bill Kim, is all fair in love and war. Do you like the have-at-it boys finish?
I do. This is what NASCAR is right here. You look at what we're seeing on the screen. Clint Boyer making it 3 wide and turn run on a green-white checkered finish. Now, of course, a lot of Hendrick fans very upset because their boys of Gordon, Johnson, and Earnhardt didn't finish 1, 2, 3, so we got to find somebody to blame. In fact, Gordon and Johnson were doing the same thing in the garage afterwards. But the bottom line is, look, it's a green-white checkered finish. You got 2 laps to go. This place, 2 laps goes by in 40 seconds. You don't have a lot of time. Clint Boyer's got to make something happen if he wants to get that win. I have no problems whatsoever with what Clint Bowyer did. David Rudiman, we may have another discussion on. There's some question marks there. But as far as Clint Bowyer, Ryan Newman, and the whole final 2 laps, not a problem.
Quickly, some thoughts. David Rudiman, I do have some questions, but he's fighting for the top 35, so he's fighting for his racing life at that point. So I understand, although I don't necessarily agree with it. Clint Bowyer got bumped in the back by Ryan Newman, sent him a little bit out of control.
He was dive bombing. He was going.
He did dive bomb, but you got to give him a little break there. And Jeff Gordon, after being a little upset, went in and did give him a little break after that. But I do think, in the end, it's all fair in love and war. And I think that you got the finish that NASCAR sanctions at this point. That's the kind of racing that they hope for.
Sure, absolutely. That's why they put the green, white, checkered flags in. We don't want to end this thing under caution or anything like that. That's why they're there. And you know, the fans got a great show. Let's be honest, this race for 497 laps, not all that exciting, Bo Estes.
It was an exciting finish, and that's what we talked about. And we got one quick fan comment. It's from Brendan Vilfroy, a regular in our comment section. Clint Bowyer is NASCAR's new worst driver ever.
No.
Remember, that's what he said about Michael Waltrip. Dive bombing 3 wide into turn 1 is a no-no almost anywhere, let alone Martinsville. Brendan, you should know that Bill Kim fully disagrees with your
I
comment.
agree with you for 497 laps, but when you're coming to the checkered flag, you got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do. And you know what? It's time for me to do what I have to do. It's called putting a bow on it, and the little animation appears right there. My thought this week, Kurt Busch. Wow, he switches teams. It's all going to be fun this year. Everything's going to be a great time. He's just going to race for fun. 0 wins, 0 top 5s, 1 top 10, average finish 23.2. This week, he finishes 33rd at Martinsville. How's that for fun, Kurt? I don't think so much. Kyle Busch, though, finished 36th. He's not having any fun either. The fabulous Busch brothers, well, it's not a great season so far in 2012. Normally, at this point in the show, we have the closing bell.
Closing bill.
This week, it's the closing bill with
it.
Mike Bell's face all around your thoughts. So
Awesome.
have fun with that.
Fantastic. Closing bill this week. Yeah, Stewart-Haas Racing, believe it or not, 50% of the Cup Series victories this year.
Ooh.
Thanks to Ryan Newman's win at Martinsville. Tony Stewart's got a couple. That's 3 of 6, folks. You look at, you think Stewart-Haas, the AAA affiliate, so to speak, of Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, well, the affiliate has passed the Major League Club. Hendrick, 0-1.
Yeah,
on the season.
Not so good, Hendrick. HMS has got to get something done. That was a putting a bow on it thought earlier in the season.
Oh, well, there you
go.
go.
Well done. Way to join the show. He's Bill Kim, a NASCAR.com celebrity. My name is Bo Estes. This right here is Green, White, Checkered Finish. Thanks for logging on, everybody.